I'm back. That was fucking dumb. Hey guys, Anuki here, and welcome back to another update video. I haven't made one in a while, but every time I make an update video, I say I never made one in a while. So you know what? I just feel like I have a lot to talk about, you know? So I guess this is gonna be how I'm gonna do it. So the first thing you're probably thinking about, just looking around, is like, whoa. Who the fuck is this kid? Yeah, as you can tell, I moved my entire setup around. I actually moved it twice. I moved it from my room to this room. It's more of a secluded room, so it's actually a really bigger room where there's this little tiny little like corner where I can fit a setup in. So I put my setup in there, and you know what? That works. You know, there's actually a lot of new people because like am I at 900 subscribers? I don't even know if I'm at 900 subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm actually close to 900 subscribers, which is really cool, by the way. Like that's really cool. I've been growing pretty fast recently. I don't know why. You know, it's kind of weird. I know I grew a lot when I joined Red, and then I left Red. You know, if you haven't seen that video, you know, you can watch it here. Is that where the thing is gonna be, like up there? I hope it is. Otherwise, I'm gonna look fucking stupid. But yeah, my channel's been growing a lot, and that's really cool. So there's a lot of people that probably have never seen my face before, and they're like, "Whoa, this is Anuki." Well, I mean, I've made videos with my face, so you know, you probably know what my face looks like. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but anyway, that's not what this video is about. I just got some things to talk about, so I'm gonna spit it now, and you know, just kind of make this little really decently quick because I got a lot of things like I gotta do. You know what I mean? So first things first is why I haven't been uploading. So if you didn't know, if you're new, you probably didn't know this because you know, I haven't been uploading, but I usually upload every week. You know, I upload once a week, usually Saturdays or Sundays. You know, it just depends whether I can't get an upload on Saturday, and if I can't get an upload on Saturday, you know, I'll upload on Sunday. That's basically how it's worked. That's how I've been doing it. That's how I've been able to do it, and I still can. It's just I just haven't been able to upload because there's been a lot of things that's been happening recently that I'm not going to talk about. If you follow me on Twitter, then you would know the situation that I've been having to deal with and stuff like that. And I'm not going to bring it up on YouTube and whatever because that's really lame. But if you want, you can follow my Twitter. You know, you can follow my Twitter. My Twitter ad is just ANUKONN, just like my YouTube and just like my Instagram, just like, you know, my self-I, just like everything. You know, I just make everything ANUKONN just so it's easier. So follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, because first of all, you need your timeline blessed with my amazing tweets. But also, I'm like super active on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. I'm on Twitter every day. If you want to talk with me, just DM me because my DMs are open, stuff like that. And you know, I'm always down to help people, and I'm always down to talk with people. So I'm always updating people on what's going on then, and I'm also, you know, blessing the timeline with my great tweets. And also, I want to talk about why I'm not joining teams anymore. So I'm gonna be like 100% blunt. You know, I'm just tired of teams, you know what I mean? I made this decision before everything was happening with Red. If you're not on Twitter, you know, you probably don't know this, but Red basically dropped all the big people, and they dropped a lot of people, and basically Red is just doing something really weird. And you know, I don't really care too much about it because, you know, I left way before, you know, this whole thing happened, and I also made my decision to not really mess with teams anymore before this happened. This just happened recently, and I made it public in Twitter that I'm not really going for teams anymore. I am saying in Marv, you know, I think I mentioned that already. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned it in YouTube, but I mentioned it. Basically, to sum it all up, I mean, teams are just they're just whatever they are. You know, for me as an editor, I'm kind of over it. Not gonna lie. All these teams are really steering away from COD, and I'm not gonna blame them. You know, COD is dying. COD is dead. You know, it's up to Treyarch, you know, to like really do something about it. But if Treyarch doesn't do anything, if Treyarch, you know, shits the bed, then that means COD shits the bed, and now we have to go somewhere else. And I'm actually gonna talk about that later. You know, so stay tuned for that. But basically, I'm not really affiliating with any teams anymore. I'm not gonna grind for any teams. I'm not going for Soar. I'm not going for Obey. I'm not going for Dare. I'm not going for etc. 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 And that's just my choice. You know, that's just what I want to do. I don't want to influence other people because there are people that are actually still trying to get up in the community. I think it's great that people still have hope. Like Sean, for instance, Sean, he's making a team where that's kind of, you know, I assume is gonna go back into like the COD stuff. You know what I mean? So he's handling that, which is really cool. And if he ever needs help, I'm down to help. But as far as team things go, I haven't lost hope in Call of Duty. I haven't done that. However, it's just a smart idea to start branching out and trying something different, and that is what I'm going to talk about now. So it's not a secret that, you know, I'm going to be working something really big. I say it all the time on Twitter. I made a video on it. I think it's called The Future. I think I made a little thing about it. This project I'm working on is completely secret, completely confidential. None of my good friends know at all. None of them. Not my online friends. Not my IRL friends. You know, nobody knows. Nobody knows besides like one or two people, which is you know, it's pretty interesting. The main reason is just because I want to make this a surprise. I mean, I'm very certain you guys know what it's gonna be. You know, I've dropped hints on it before, and I've indirectly answered the question before, but just not really. More like hinted at it, but I basically just told you guys what it was, but you guys don't know. You know, you guys obviously don't know what I was talking about. I'm gonna actually start working on it during the summer. Right now, I'm just like kind of prepping for it. I gotta get what I need to get, buy what I need to buy. You know, things like that. That's what I've been working on, and also doing some planning behind. You know, just scheduling and stuff like that, because I want this to be perfect, and I want this to be, you know, ideally you know, I just want this to be perfect, you know, because this is gonna be a really big project. You know, like, you want to scale on how big it is. Like, if this does well, then this is gonna change my future completely. It's gonna change my career path. It's gonna change my YouTube. It's gonna change what I'm going to be doing with my life. So if this goes well, then that's gonna be great. If it doesn't go well, well, I aim for this project to be done 2019. I want to say spring 2019, you know, but I feel like I can do it, you know, sooner than that. But the goal, the aim is like, you know, but the aim is, you know, spring 2019. So, you know, just keep an eye on that. I guess I can't really update you guys because it is a secret project, but you know, that is gonna be what's gonna happen. So as soon as that happens, that's gonna be great. So hopefully you guys are super stoked for that. I'm super stoked for it because it's a really big project, and like I said, if it goes well, then that's gonna, you know, that's gonna be really great for me. And if not, but yeah, that's really all I have to talk about. I just wanted to update you guys quickly on what I'm doing and what I'm working on and stuff like that, and of course update you guys on why I've been missing uploads and stuff like that. I am gonna get back into it. It's not like I don't have uploads prepared. I do have uploads prepared. I just don't have, I don't know, I just kind of been missing them. It's rough, but it's okay, you know. But yeah, that's basically it. 2019 is gonna be a really big year for me, you know, if it works out. So hopefully you guys are willing, you know, to ride this ride with me, and hopefully you guys stay with me to the end. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will continue to update you guys as much as I can, you know, without giving anything away. All right, peace.